Let's see if it's loaded. How long is it going to take before it says it's loaded? Is that the one? Let's have a look. Yeah. Okay then. Hello again everyone. Let me just skip that again. Let me just start it again. Hello again everyone, you have made a lone Robin. My apologies to all who wanted to see some more gameplays with me since my birthday. I have had a bit of a bad migraine type of pain in my head. Too much of this, I've been doing too many videos in the more recent times, and it's not usually something I like to keep just going on and on and on with, you know what I mean? But yeah, with these gameplays and stuff, I've been having a lot of headaches and stuff, so it's yeah. I just want to just let everyone know that I won't be doing as much as I used to. Because 3 videos, like if I've done 3 videos, or sometimes I've done 3 videos a day, and that was usually for 3 hours or so, and that's just too much. It's too much. It's too much. I think even if I feel like it's too much for me to just to do 2 videos. But I've still got to try and help, you know, and do this for everyone, you know, who supports my channel and everything, you know, and all the viewers out there, you lovely people. Yes, this is not on the PS5, so it hasn't got the camera on this version. It's got me a little Tanjiro Kamado picture on again. But yeah, we're gonna do a little bit. We're gonna have a little bit of gameplay. Godzilla. I think it was originally on PS3. This version was, but it's on PS4. And you can play it on PS5 as well if you've got the game on your profile and stuff. So, let's just jump right into it. I'm gonna continue. Obviously, feel free to tap the subscribe button and everything if you want to subscribe to my channel, and you know, if you like my videos, just give me a little thumbs up or a little comment down below, just to say hello, or even just to say what a good job or a bad job I've done, whichever you want to say. Anything, you know, it's all love. I appreciate people being truthful. If I think I've done it crap or if I've done it good or whatever, you know what I mean. We're going to continue. So I haven't played it before on my channel, as far as I know. I did have like all the Kaiju menu stuff, so I've got to do a bit of reading. So let's just get right into it. So I want to go straight to the Kaiju guide, just for the moment, so I can read all this material. Obviously it takes a long time to get all this stuff to unlock, but if you, I'm not going to say I'm a pro at this game, but I just like playing it. Not as much now, but you know, when it first came out I was like, yeah. Right then, let's read about these then, the Kaiju guide. Obviously, Godzilla's Showa series. I don't know if I'm saying it right, Showa. A little bit of reading material for everyone. Godzilla originated as the relict species of an organism whose evolution from an oceanic reptile into a land animal was interrupted by thermonuclear testing in the Pacific Ocean, the effects of which caused it to turn into a monster. Its name is derived from the legendary Gojira, beast of Odo Island. It has the ability to shoot a shining bluish-white radioactive heat ray from its mouth that decimates all in its path, while causing its dorsal plates to glow. The first Godzilla came ashore in Tokyo and wreaked havoc in the metropolitan area as though to send a warning to the human race, which had become complacent in modern civilization. It was eventually brought down by the Oxygen Destroyer, an underwater oxygen disrupting agent developed by Dr. Serizawa. Later, one of the same species was identified on Iwata Island in the north and ran rampant in Japan again. However, the second Godzilla became an ally to mankind, protecting it when the space monster King Ghidorah invaded Earth. Although it was somewhat hastily planned and produced, Godzilla from 1954 became an explosive hit that broke through Japan's borders to an eventual release in America and Europe, where it was heralded as a fresh new take on the monster movie. The entire Showa series of 15 movies would go on to enjoy lasting popularity. Okay, we've got a little bit of bonus stuff there. Specifications: Showa Series original second generation, height 50 meters, weight 20,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances Godzilla through Terror of Mechagodzilla. Okay. Godzilla High Sea Series. Wait, did I read that bit as well? Hang on. That one says Godzilla. Oh yeah, that says King of Kaiju. Yeah, okay. So Godzilla King of Kaiju for the High Sea series. A relic of the ancient Godzillasaurus species from Lagos Island of the Marshall Islands, or off the Marshall Islands. This Godzilla mutated into a monster due to thermonuclear testing conducted in the Bikini Atoll. Closely related to Godzilla, who previously wreaked havoc in Tokyo, this one was awakened by volcanic activity on Daikokujima Island in the Izu Islands, whereupon Japan suffered its first Godzilla attack in 30 years. Evolving to develop an internal structure similar to a nuclear reactor, it attacks energy sources like nuclear reactors and nuclear submarines. Thanks to the effects of its G cells, which exhibits a powerful self-reproductive ability, it has an impregnable body that can recover from any wound within a short period of time. Later, however, rival monsters appeared who could absorb these cells, and with the discovery that cadmium bullets and anti-nuclear energy bacteria are able to suppress its internal nuclear reactions, Godzilla was eventually forced into suspended animation. Though normally hostile to human beings, it has shown a sympathetic response to telepathic communications from Miki Saigusa, a girl with ESP who is affiliated with the ESP Research Institute. The 16th film, The Return of Godzilla from 1984, was a sequel to the very first film in 1954, consequently resetting the continuity of the previous Showa series released up until that point. Thus began what would be called the Heisei series, culminating in the epic 22nd film Godzilla vs. Destroyer from 1995. Okay, specifications: Heisei series, height 80 to 100 meters, weight 50,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances The Return of Godzilla through Godzilla vs. Destroyer. Okay. Godzilla, King of the Monsters, Millennium Series. The Godzilla of 1999 and beyond evolved to have a tougher appearance and rough dorsal plates. It frequently attacks Japan like a natural disaster, inflicting great damage upon the human race. In the more recent Millennium series, the Godzilla universe was reset once again, with each work separately situated as a continuation of the 1954 film. The Millennium version of Godzilla was a second version of Godzilla after 1954, this time attacking metropolitan cities and power plants as if it loved the human race and its advanced science. The Godzilla vs. Mechagodzilla film had Godzilla survive the end of the 1954 movie and returned to attack Japan 3 times. The film Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack, took place after 1954 and concentrated on the deep-seated resentment of the victims of the Pacific War. The Godzilla in Godzilla against Mechagodzilla and Godzilla Tokyo SOS was the same Godzilla as in the 1954 film. In the Godzilla Final Wars version, he appeared after Earth's environment was destroyed, having been sealed up in the South Pole by the submarine battleship Gotenga 50 years later. Though camera and costuming techniques have vastly improved over the 60-year history of Godzilla, and special effects now incorporate the latest computer-generated visuals, the character design always starts with the foundation established in the original 1954 film version. Specifications: Godzilla 2000 Millennium, height 55 meters, total length 122.5 meters, weight 25,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances Godzilla 2000 Millennium. Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla, height 55 meters, total length 122.5 meters, weight 25,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all-out attack, height 60 meters, weight 30,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah, giant monsters all-out attack. Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, second appearance, height 55 meters, weight 25,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances Godzilla against Mechagodzilla, Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Godzilla Final Wars, height 100 meters, weight 55,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances Godzilla Final Wars. Oh, a lot of reading. Anguirus, the Ferocious Dragon. Anguirus is a descendant of the Ankylosaurus. Well, it says it says an, but I'm not going to say. I'm going to say a herbivorous or herbivorous dinosaur from the early Cretaceous period. The modern day Anguirus has evolved to 10 times its ancestors' body length, becoming a carnivore in the process. With numerous brains positioned throughout its body, Anguirus fights its enemies while with agile movements. It's made the long journey to Japan in pursuit of Godzilla, who had been similarly revived from hoary antiquity. Thus unfolded an age-old battle for the survival of the fittest. Sometime later, a second generation Anguirus appeared after being preserved in Monsterland and went on to become an ally and follower of Godzilla. Okay. After a long absence, it appeared again in the Millennium series and under the influence of Zillion invaders attacks China. Its signature attack, the Anguirus Bull, involves its curling into a ball and launching itself at a target. Okay. The first version of Anguirus was portrayed using both a glove puppet in addition to the full body costume that was used in film. The full body costume version was worn by an actor in the same vein as the first Godzilla. Is that right? Did I read that right? Yeah. Once, ages ago, Anguirus battled a mysterious fire monster named Gigantis, who has since been banished from this plane of existence. Specifications: height 60 meters, weight 30,000 tons, abilities bite, appearances Godzilla raids again, destroy all monsters, Godzilla vs Gigan, Godzilla vs Megalon, Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla, all monsters attack. Okay. Godzilla Final Wars, total length 160 meters, body height 40 meters, weight 60,000 tons, abilities Anguirus Bull, appearances Godzilla Final Wars. I don't know if I pronounce that, I think it's Ebirah, the giant shrimp. This huge crustacean lived in the vicinity of Lecce Island in the South Pacific. Ebirah allegedly turned into a monster due to the waste flowing from the arms factory of a secret society called the Red Bamboo. It used its giant scissor-like right arm and spear-like left arm to attack ships approaching the island, preventing them from approaching the outer reaches of the coast. Its weakness was identified when people discovered that the monster could be thwarted by a bitter yellow juice made from the seeds of plants growing on the island. In Godzilla Final Wars in 2004, Ebirah was controlled by the Zillion invaders and attacked the East Sea Industrial Complex Zone. eventually resulting in a battle with the Earth Defense Force, EDF, Mutant Unit and M Organisation. It was also able to come ashore and operate on land, where it unleashed its dual claw attack, Crisis Scissors. When it eventually attacked Godzilla with Ghidorah in Tokyo Bay, it was thrown onto land and given the coup de grace. It's not coup de grace, it was coup de grace with a heat ray. Specifications: Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. Length 50 meters, weight 23,000 tons. Length of scissor arms: right 15 meters, left 13 meters. Abilities: right arm scissors, left arm pinchers or pincers. Appearances: Godzilla vs. the Sea Monster. Godzilla Final Wars. Length 100 meters, body height 30 meters. Weight 50,000 tons. Length of scissor arms: right 20 meters, left 15 meters. Abilities: Crisis Scissors. Appearances: Godzilla Final Wars. Auger, the space monster. A monster created from the Millennium space aliens who absorbed Godzilla's potent self-regenerating organizer G1 cells, but were unable to maintain control of the reaction. In an effort to find a new home after their own world was destroyed, the Millenniums traversed space in a UFO before arriving at Earth 60,000 millennia ago, during which time their bodies degenerated into quantum fluid due to prolonged exposure to radiation in space. They lay dormant at the bottom of the sea until they used energy from the light of an underwater sea exploration vehicle to revive themselves, and then proceeded to plan their conquest of Earth. The mutated Auger, with a new ability to regenerate immediately after being injured, fought Godzilla and attempted to assimilate it by swallowing it whole from the head down. The debut of Godzilla 2000 Millennium from 1998 marked the first film of a new series in the new century. Specifications: height 60 meters, total length 75 meters, weight 40,000 tons. Abilities: pulsating plasma bullets, energy absorption, super psychokinesis. Appearances: Godzilla 2000 Millennium. Gigan, the Cyborg Monster. This monster was a space dinosaur. The Nebula M space hunter aliens turned into a cyborg to serve as an invasion weapon. It is equipped with mechanical weapons from head to toe, including talon hammer hands and rotating cutters in its abdominal region. The cyborg is assigned to carry out joint operations with King Ghidorah, and it's operated by a special signal from Godzilla Tower, a conning tower constructed in the invasion front line base made to look like an amusement park. In Godzilla Final Wars from 2004, Gigan was a cyborg monster from the Zillion invasion. Notable features include the Gigarium... Pardon me, a little bit, my apologies everyone. The Gigarium cluster, a diffused light beam it can shoot from his eyes, rotating bladed slices in its abdomen, and the talon-shaped bloody triggers that make up both its arms. 12,000 years ago it felled Mothra, and after destroying the civilization of prehistory, it ended up in a mummified state, resting at the bottom of the sea until reactivated by the Zillions during their re-invasion. Despite its first failed attempt, it was improved and powered up to go after Godzilla again. A biological weapon with built-in combat weaponry all over its body, Gigan is a strikingly popular monster despite having appeared in only a few movies. Specifications: original, height 65 meters, weight 25,000 tons, abilities: hammer hands, rotating cutters. Appearances: Godzilla vs Gigan, Godzilla vs Megalon. Second generation, height 120 meters, Weight 60,000 tons. Abilities: bloody triggers, bladed cutters, bloody chainsaw. Appearances: Godzilla Final Wars. Kaiju Ghidorah, the all-powerful monster from outer space. The mutated form of the space meteor monster, Monster X, that emerged from the Gorath asteroid. After the Zillions were defeated, it molted its exoskeleton. Oh, I can't get the words out, my apologies everyone. It molted its exoskeleton and stretched into 3 heads, grew wings and transformed into a powerful quadrupedal monster. Not only does it boast overwhelming combat abilities, but it also has the ability to erect a barrier and defend against enemy attacks. It can also bite an adversary with its 3 heads to absorb its danger. Kaiju Ghidorah, the last monster to appear in the Japanese Godzilla series, is Godzilla's strongest rival monster. While the pre-mutation Monster X version was noted for its sense of speed, Kaiju Ghidorah has a figure more massive even than Godzilla. It engaged Godzilla in an intense final hand-to-hand showdown. Its appearance was kept a secret until the release date, resulting in a delightful surprise for audiences. Oh. Specifications: height 140 meters, length 150 meters, weight 100,000 tons, abilities: anti-gravity ray, appearances: Godzilla Final Wars. Ghidorah, the brutal beast. Once a child before it unexpectedly mutated into a monster, Ghidorah lives on the Monster Island, or lives on Monster Island. It has no tail and boasts many features not native to amphibians: stocky legs for bipedal movement, a long neck, fangs, horns and fur. A belligerent creature, it attacks enemies with venom emitted from the warts on its body and by radiating a strong electrical current generated internally from both hands. However, its combat abilities are not particularly impressive, and with no chance to survive against Godzilla, it satisfies its combative urges by antagonising Minilla instead. Alas, even that pleasure is snatched away once Godzilla trains Minilla, what did I pronounce that, in the arts of monster self-defense. The head of the Ghidorah costume was created by modifying the head of the Ghidorah costume was created by modifying the head used for Godzilla. Specifications: height 53 meters, weight 23,000 tons, abilities: electrical shock from both arms, appearances: all monsters attack. Kamakuras, the praying mantis monster. The original Kamakuras first appeared in the film Son of Godzilla in 1967 and was a type of large Tenodira aridifolia praying mantis indigenous to Solgel Island, or Solgel. A group of the mantises turned into monsters due to a failed weather control experiment. They are huge carnivorous insects that possess the intelligence to act collectively when engaging in predatory activity or combat with an enemy. The Kamakuras in Godzilla Final Wars in 2004 was controlled by the Zillions and attacked Paris. It fought with the Earth Defense Force EDF, or EDF's aerial battleship Eclair, and forced it down. When it engaged Godzilla on the coast of Manazuru, however, the overwhelming difference in strength between the two creatures made it easy for Godzilla to overpower it, throwing it to the ground and frying it with his atomic breath. The original Kamakuras was operated with piano wire. 3 models, small, medium and large, were often used in scenes together in order to emphasise perspective. Okay, one second everyone. I got hair in my mouth, it's nasty. Ugh. Specifications: original length 50 meters, weight 2,800 tons or 2,800 tons, whichever way you want to say. Abilities: pincers and spear-shaped forelegs. Appearances: Son of Godzilla and all monsters attack. Godzilla Final Wars, length 90 meters, body height 40 meters, sickle length 20 meters, weight 20,000 tons. Abilities: Python or Piton Crush. Appearances: Godzilla Final Wars. King Ghidorah, the super monster from outer space. This fearsome space monster destroyed a once highly developed civilization on Venus in mere days, earning it the name Venus Hellfire by the Venusians. It absorbs solar heat and cosmic rays with its golden wings and converts them into energy. It arrived on Earth via a meteor that landed in Kurobe Gorge. It began to ravage Tokyo, shooting gravitational rays out of the mouths of its three heads. Mothra, who sensed this brutality and the crisis facing Earth, convinced its former foes Godzilla and Raudan, to intercept King Ghidorah at the foot of Mount Fuji. In the Heisei series film Godzilla vs King Ghidorah in 1991, King Ghidorah appeared in the form of a super dragon, an artificial life form equipped with a genetic mutation system and created by the Futurians before being warped back to the 20th century to fight Godzilla. Later, King Ghidorah became a mechanical cyborg. In the Millennium series movie Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack in 2001, it appeared as Ghidorah, one of the three sacred guardian monsters who protected Japan that had been stuck in hibernation under Mount Fuji for 10,000 years. Once its energy was fully restored, it transformed into its complete form, the 1,000-year Dragon King. The original King Ghidorah was a full-body costume at first, with a blue body and iridescent wings. However, some of the crew mistakenly thought it was supposed to be golden, and special effects director IG Suburaya, okay, liked the idea so much he gave the word, having the crew change the colour right before filming. As the arch enemy of Godzilla, King Ghidorah had a costume that required 25 people to operate its 3 heads and 2 tails. Specifications: original height 100 meters, weight 30,000 tons, abilities: gravity beam, shockwaves from its wings. Appearances: Ghidorah the 3-headed monster, invasion of Astral Monster, destroy all monsters, Godzilla vs Gigan. Second generation: height 140 meters, wingspan 150 meters, weight 70,000 tons, abilities: gravity beam, shockwaves from its wings. Appearances: Godzilla vs King Ghidorah. Third generation: height 50 meters, wingspan 93 meters, weight 25,000 tons, abilities: gravity beam, electric bolt that shoots into adversaries as it bites them. Appearances: Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah, Giant Monsters All-Out Attack. Mecha King Ghidorah, the Cyborg Monster. An artificial version of King Ghidorah that was defeated by Godzilla, remaining in suspended animation under the sea in Hokkaido for 212 years, before being revived by the 23rd Century Earth Union Organisation, EUO. Mechanics remodelled its central neck, wings, body and legs, turning it into a powerfully armed cyborg monster. The Futurians had planned to crush Japan, which was on the cusp of becoming a world superpower 200 years later. Using time travel, the Futurians attempted to return to the past and dispose of Mecha King Ghidorah's natural enemy Godzilla. When Mecha King Ghidorah made its first appearance, it fought with Godzilla in front of the newly completed Tokyo Metropolitan Government building. Because the full body costume weighed some 200 kilograms, which is 440 IBS, which I think that's pounds, I don't know. The production team took safety into consideration and operated it without a stuntman inside the costume during filming. Specifications: height 140 meters, wingspan 150 meters, weight 80,000 tons, abilities plasma gravity beam, Godzilla capture cables, appearances Godzilla vs King Ghidorah. King Kaiser, I think that's how you speak. Is that Kaiser or Caesar? King Caesar or Kaiser? Caesar. I think it's Caesar, I don't know. Kaiser, Caesar. Whichever way it is, King Caesar or Kaiser, the legendary monster. Guardian deity of the ancient Ryukyuan royal family, the Izumi clan, King Kaiser or Caesar, whichever way you pronounce it, I don't know. Is a ferocious monster whose forte is nimble hand-to-hand combat. It is able to absorb an enemy's energy beams with its right eye, and it can both amplify and redirect them using its left eye's special prism eye ability. One sec. Let's make sure this is still turned up. One sec. Okay, there we go. Oh, pardon me. Oh, I've got the hiccups now, jeez Louise. It was awoken from its slumber within Manzamo Cliff in Okinawa by the song of Miyarabi. Don't pronounce that. I pronounced it wrong probably, so my apologies. Later joining Godzilla to confront the black hole planet 3 aliens who established an invasion base in Okinawa. In Godzilla Final Wars in 2004, King Caesar or Kaiser... Hang on, I should be going down south here. Yeah, like I say, King Caesar or Kaiser, whichever way you pronounce it, was controlled by the invading Xylians, ultimately destroying Okinawa. It pounced on Godzilla using pro wrestling melee techniques such as tackles and flying scissor kicks. It appeared as a guest monster tie-in for Expo 75 in Okinawa. King Caesar or Kaiser, I think it's Kaiser but I don't know, is modelled after the traditional Okinawan Shisa, a lion dog statuette used to ward off evil spirits. Specifications: original height 50 meters, weight 30,000 tons, abilities Prismoise, appearances Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. Second generation, height 100 meters, weight 50,000 tons, abilities tackle, flying scissors kick, appearances Godzilla Final Wars. Kumonga, the giant spider. A huge violent arthropod that lives on Solgel Island in the South Pacific. Its blue eyes turn red when it becomes excited. It seeks out and stealthily attacks the people and beasts that inhabit the island. Kumonga rests underneath in a place called the Valley of Kumonga, so named by its discoverer, the archaeologist Dr. Tadashi Matsumiya. When feeding, it weaves a trap by using sturdy threads it spews from its mouth and captures its prey by shooting a venomous needle from its jaws. The Godzilla Final Wars in 2004 version of Kumonga produced a tough threaded net and used its ultimate attack, the tenacious binding death net, to capture its victims. Controlled by the Xylians, it assailed Arizona before landing in New Guinea to launch an attack on Godzilla. During the fight, Godzilla caught it in its own thread and tossed it into the air, never to be seen again. The original Kumonga was operated using piano wire, a stark contrast to its subsequent appearances as CGI animation. The original model wound up 5 meters tall and requires close to 20 people to operate it. Specifications: original height 45 meters, weight 8,000 tons, abilities Vicious Thread, Venomous Stinger, appearances Son of Godzilla and Destroy All Monsters. Pardon me. Godzilla Final Wars, length 60 meters, weight 30,000 tons, body height 35 meters, leg height 40 meters, abilities Vicious Thread, Venomous Stinger, Death Net, appearances Godzilla Final Wars. Gorosaurus, the primeval monster. An evolved relic species of the Allosaurus, a carnivorous dinosaur from the late Jurassic period. It moves nimbly and uses its long tail as a springboard to pounce and attack. Its ultimate attack is a two-legged flying kick that can connect from as far as 30 meters away. Although carnivorous, the Gorosaurus is not savage at heart. The first one discovered on Mondo Island was eventually defeated by King Kong, but another was bred on an isolated island at a safe haven called Monsterland. Through manipulation by the Killarks to destroy the Arc de Triomphe, I don't pronounce that, Arc de Triomphe, in Paris, it later joined the army of Earth monsters in the fight against King Ghidorah. Gorosaurus' model has proven quite popular due to its lifelike realism. Die-cut latex mixture of sawdust was applied to the skin of the entire body to achieve a sense of hardness and mass. Specifications: height 35 meters, tail length 15 meters, weight 8,000 tons, abilities bite and flying jump kick, appearances destroy all monsters and King Kong escapes. Okay, Type 3 Kaiju Multi-Purpose Fighting System 3, MFS 3. A biomechanical weapon using as its mainframe the bones of the original Godzilla, which were salvaged from the bottom of Tokyo Bay under the utmost secrecy, and using a DNA computer that utilises the bone marrow stromal cells for its regulatory transmission system. The Anti-Megalosaurus Force AMF, division of the Japan Counter Xenomorph Self-Defense Force, JXSDF, operates via remote control from the AC-3 White Heron support aircraft. Its standard name is Multi-Purpose Fighting System 3, model number MFS3, and its alias is Kaiju. It comes armed from head to toe with beam weapons and rocket projectiles, with the additional option to mount powerful weapons on its back. Its ultimate weapon is Absolute Zero, mounted inside its chest hatch and capable of shooting minus 273.15 degrees Celsius energy balls that disintegrate its enemies at the molecular level. It was able to hold its own against Godzilla at mid and close range combat. However, after being activated and facing off against Godzilla, its DNA computer resonated to the sound of Godzilla's roars, causing a malfunction and sending it on a rampage through the vicinity of Yokohama, Hakajima. Kiryu's suit was made as lightweight as possible, enabling it to throw punches, shake its tail, grab and throw its adversaries, and perform other quick and intense actions, successfully establishing an entirely new image for Mechagodzilla. Specifications: height 60 meters, weight 36,000 tons, abilities 0 railguns, twin maser cannons, maser blades, absolute zero, appearances Godzilla against Mechagodzilla. Okay, Type 3 Kiryu Custom. Modified Kiryu Multi-Purpose Fighting System 3, MFS3. A newly modified version of the MFS3 mechanical weapon. After the original was 37% destroyed by Godzilla the year before, model number MFS3, though neither its basic performance nor output have changed, new equipment has been added and its offensive power has been amplified. A tri-shot hyper maser has been installed in place of the Absolute Zero in its chest, and its right hand can transform into a drill type spiral claw at its wrist. In the midst of a battle with Mothra, Kiryu's computer became self-aware and threw off the control of its operators. The newly sentient Kiryu sent the message Sayonara Yoshito to Yoshito Chujo, the engineer who made life-saving repairs to the robot and plunged itself along with Godzilla into the depths of the Japan Sea. For modified Kaiju special effects scenes, the costume was filmed on a real set, then merged with CG animation to create dynamic footage. Specifications: height 60 meters, weight 36,000 tons, abilities: triple round hyper masers, twin maser cannons, type 0 railguns, spiral claws, appearances: Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Jet Jaguar, or Jet Jaguar, the electronic robot. This remote-controlled robot was developed by the young scientist Goro Ibuki to support humans with their everyday tasks. It was operated remotely by radio waves transmitted from the scientist's laboratory. However, it was stolen by the Cetopians, descendants of the inhabitants of the Lemurian continent that sank 3 million years ago, and was used as a vanguard for their land invasion. Eventually, though, its built-in conscience began to kick in, causing it to become self-aware and autonomous. It grew in size in order to protect humankind, joining Godzilla to fight off the insect monster Megalon. The defeat of the Sea Kingdom resulted in Jet Jaguar losing its self-awareness and returning to its regular size. Okay. This, the first giant robot hero in the series, was based on Red Alone, the winning entry in Toho's official monster design contest. However, the entry design did not have a robot face, and it also had wings on its back. Specifications: height 1.8 meters after growth 50 meters, weight 150 kilograms, in combat 25,000 tons, abilities: mixed martial arts skills due to being unarmed, Mach 3.5 flight, appearances: Godzilla vs Megalon. Space Godzilla, the combat creature. A mutated organism created from Godzilla's DNA that had been scattered in outer space during a fight with a rival, which subsequently crystallized and synthesized inside a black hole before absorbing the energy of a fixed star. Highly intelligent, it invaded the Earth in order to kill the original Godzilla. Using countless crystals formed on Earth and taking in an endless amount of energy from space, Space Godzilla attacked Godzilla by creating a combat field that allowed it to manipulate gravitons and electromagnetic radiation as it pleased. Originally based on an original monster from a video game, Space Godzilla became an instant overnight hit. Okay, we've got another one of them bot site things, haven't we? So, yeah, okay. Specifications: height 120 to 250 meters, weight 80,000 to 720,000 tons, abilities: space claws, harming ghost, photon reactive shield, tail smash, gravitornado, corona beam, appearances: Godzilla vs Space Godzilla. Oh. Titanosaurus, a dinosaur monster. A descendant of an amphibious dinosaur that lived in the oceanic regions near Ogasawara. Ogasawara. I'll cast that properly. Ogasawara. Yeah, that's right. Although originally a dinosaur of meat character, it's discovered Dr. Mafune implanted a control device in its head to help him exact revenge on society. Titanosaurus was subsequently used as a vanguard by the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens to lay waste to Tokyo. It has strong claws that can tear up the outer shell of a deep-sea submarine, and when it spreads its tail into a fan shape, it can produce wind gusts of up to 320 meters per second. Ultimately, it was driven away when it was discovered that the ultrasonic waves of its control device were weak. Based on the academic theory that dinosaurs had garishly coloured bodies, every bump on its body is coloured differently. Specifications: height 60 metres, weight 30,000 tonnes, abilities: wind gush from its tail, appearances: terror of Mechagodzilla. Destroyer, destroyer of all living things. Destroyer emerged from a crustacean colony from the Precambrian Eon, awoken from its sleep on the ocean's floor by the Oxygen Destroyer, an underwater oxygen disrupting agent used to defeat the original Godzilla. Over 40 years, it mutated due to prolonged exposure to the modern atmosphere's high oxygen content. The crustaceans can grow from micro bodies of 2 mm in length to chloroid bodies and then to adolescent bodies 2 meters in length. After appearing at a Tokyo Aqualine construction site, they assaulted people with their micro-oxygen rays. They were then attacked by the SDF Master Freeze Cannon, but they combined into a larger body before transforming into a flying creature with an animal-type face. Once their internal energy source, micro-oxygen, became exposed to a heated environment, their mutations began to accelerate, and before long they changed into Oxygen Destroyer. Okay. Destroyer is the crustacean's final evolved form, boasting extraordinary prowess in combat and the ability to heal itself when wounded thanks to its hive body. An incarnation of the Oxygen Destroyer appears as the final monster to conclude the High Sea series, tenaciously attacking Godzilla as if to put an end to him. Shocking imagery such as the scene with the swarm of adolescent crustaceans attacking the police force generated publicity at the time. Specifications: height 230 metres, full body, wingspan 210 metres for full body, weight 80,000 tonnes, abilities: Oxygen Destroyer Ray, variable slicer, appearances: Godzilla vs Destroyer. Batra, demon monster of destruction. Batra is a subspecies of Mothra born out of the earth to prevent environmental pollution. 12,000 years ago, Batra was a god of destruction who laid waste to an ancient civilization, attempting to change the Earth's environment. At that time, it was sealed up in the North Sea by Mothra, but it was later reawakened in the 20th century to help the Earth evade collision with a giant meteor. Among the ruins on Infant Island, there is a wall painting that portrays Batra and Mothra as being family born from the same egg. While Batra shares the same biology as Mothra in that it can morph from a larva to an imago, its personality is much more aggressive. Okay. While Batra is an insect monster like Mothra, the production team felt that there wouldn't be enough variety in the action scenes if they were both controlled by wires, so it was decided to give Batra a full-body larva costume instead. Two types of imagos, whichever the way you pronounce it, were created with wingspans of 1 metre and 3.5 metres respectively, both with radio-controlled movement built in. Okay. Specifications: wingspan 180 metres, total larval length 90 metres, weight 30,000 tonnes, larval weight 20,000 tonnes, abilities: prism beams, appearances: Godzilla and Mothra, the battle for Earth. Baragon, the subterranean terror. Baragon is a Kaiju descendant of the Mesozoic era reptile Baranos dragon. Okay. Having an extreme aversion to daylight, it normally lives below the earth, coming above ground at night time to feed by attacking and preying upon humans and livestock. It has strong muscles it uses to nimbly dig its way through the ground as it makes sport of its enemies. Although it was killed by the artificial life form Frankenstein when it first appeared in Frankenstein vs. Baragon in 1965, Baragon was later discovered below Mount Amagi, I've got that wrong, Amagi, and protected in Monsterland in the film Destroy All Monsters 1968. The second generation Baragon is controlled by the Kalarks, entering the fight with King Ghidorah after Paris is attacked. In Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All-Out Attack in 2001, Baragon, the Guardian Monster of Earth, appeared on Mount Myoko as one of the 3 Guardian Monsters protecting Japan, later confronting Godzilla in Hakone. Yeah, that's right. Specifications: Destroy all monsters, height 25 meters, weight 250 tons, abilities Magma Heat Ray, appearances Destroy all monsters. Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All-Out Attack. Height 30 meters, width 24.5 meters, weight 10,000 tons, abilities Bite, Charge, appearances Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All-Out Attack. Varan, the giant flying squirrel monster. A relic of the dinosaur Varanus pater. A relic of the dinosaur Varanus pater that lived in the Mesozoic era. It is equipped with thin flying membranes between its arms and the hind legs, which it can expand into wings to fly at max speeds. It is a formidable opponent against fighter planes and has a habit of swallowing things that glow. In its second appearance in the film Destroy All Monsters in 1968, it preyed on living creatures in Yamanaka, Iwate Prefecture, and was feared as the Baradagi mountain god, believed to be protected in Monsterland. It entered the battle with other earth monsters against King Ghidorah. The full body costume for the original Varan in the Varan the Unbelievable 1958 could not be used due to deterioration from aging, necessitating the creation of a second version of Varan in Destroy All Monsters in 1968, a 90cm flying puppet that appeared in the epilogue and a few other scenes. Specifications: height 50 meters, weight 15,000 tons, abilities flight at Mach 1.5, appearances Destroy All Monsters. Biolante, I think it's Biolante, the Bio Beast, an enormous living creature genetically produced by Dr. Shiragami, one of the topmost authorities on genetic engineering. In an attempt to resurrect his daughter Erika after she was killed in a terrorist attack, Dr. Shiragami combined his daughter's cells with a rose bush and the powerful self-reproductive ability of Godzilla's G cells, successfully creating a plant with eternal life in the process. However, the influence of the G cells proved to be overpowering, and the genetically produced plant mutated into a monster that could spew a powerful corrosive sap. Still, Erika's consciousness survived within the monster, albeit faintly, or what I think that's how you say, albeit faintly. Biolante escaped the Shiragami New Plant Research Laboratory near Lake Ashi in Kanagawa and began to grow exponentially, eventually appearing as a giant flower monster with gargantuan flora blossoming in the lake. Sensing the existence of another monster with similar biological makeup, it used its fanged roots to take on Godzilla. After succumbing to Godzilla's atomic breath and disintegrating into glistening particles, it absorbed that same energy and mutated into a giant monster. It mutated into a plant monster with crocodile mandibles. The plant monster proceeded to move nimbly through the ground, causing earth tremors while attempting to assimilate Godzilla as its prey. As the first new monster in the High Sea series, Biolante or Biolante's costume required not only stuntman to operate it from the inside, but also a crew of 20 who manipulated 32 piano wires to mobilise the beast. Specifications: height 120 meters, plant monster. Weight 200,000 tons, plant monster. Abilities: powerful corrosive radioactive sap. Appearances: Godzilla vs Biolante or Biolante. Ghidorah, the smog monster. Pollution deposits in Shizuoka Prefecture's Taganura port triggered mutations in Hydrium, a mineral life form that piggybacked its way to Earth on a meteor. At first it took the shape of a large tadpole, but after repeated cell division and amalgamation, it eventually reached its fully evolved form, an uncanny destroyer of life and civilization. Ghidorah is a monster of pure contamination, feeding off factory smog and waste fluids to grow. It turns metal to rust and bone. To ashes wherever it passes. However, its body is weak against dryness, and ultimately it was turned to ash by electric bolts from joint electrode plates made by the Defence Forces. A second Ghidorah appeared in Godzilla Final Wars in 2004. It was manipulated by the Xiliens to attack Godzilla in Tokyo Bay, shooting red lasers from its eyes and spewing sulfate mist out of its mouth. However, Godzilla was able to blast it ashore with its atomic breath, causing it to crash into buildings before ultimately being incinerated. Specifications: Godzilla vs the Smog Monster. Height 0.1 mm to 60 meters. Weight 48,000 tons. Abilities: Hedrium rays, Hedrium missiles, sulfate mist. Appearances: Godzilla vs the Smog Monster. Godzilla Final Wars. Height 120 meters. Weight 70,000 tons. Abilities: red light diffusing heat rays, sulfate mist. Appearances: Godzilla Final Wars. Manda, the Guardian Dragon. A dragon-like monster worshipped 12,000 years ago as a guardian deity of the underwater kingdom of Mu. It coils its long body around its enemies and then constricts, crushing them. It first debuted in the film Atragon, 1962. Its second appearance was in the film Destroy All Monsters, 1968, where it was a protected species of Monsterland. However, lacking any horns or barbs, it instead grew prickles on its back in Liu, I don't know how to pronounce that, Liu of a mine. Controlled by the Kalarks, it landed in Tokyo Bay and laid waste to the monorail and surrounding environments. No, the surrounding environs, that's right. Manda appeared a third time in the film Godzilla Final Wars in 2004 as a deep-sea monster battling against the Gotengo in the deep waters off the coast of Normandy. The strangling attack it performs with its body is called the Binding Breaker. The original model for Manda had fins all the way down its side from neck to its tail. These were notably absent from its second form. Specifications: first and second generation, height 150 meters, weight 30,000 tons. Abilities: constriction of its protracted body. Appearances: Atragon, Destroy All Monsters. Third generation, height 300 meters, weight 60,000 tons. Abilities: Binding Breaker. Appearances: Godzilla Final Wars. Minilla, son of Godzilla. A member of the Godzilla family, born from an egg buried into the soil on Solgel Island in the South Pacific, and incubated by the heat of the earth. Just before hatching, it shot out a special electrical wave that called out to alloys. Having received a strict upbringing from Godzilla, it eventually learned how to use atomic breath, albeit in the form of wispy smoke rings that match its meek personality. It went into hibernation with Godzilla when a weather experiment brought snow to Solgel, I think that's how you pronounce it, Island, after which it eventually migrated back to its safe haven in Monsterland. The Manila appeared in Godzilla Final Wars in 2004, is a juvenile of the same species as the Godzilla that was discovered on Mount Fuji by an elderly hunter and his grandchild. With the sentient ability to commune with humans, it serves as a bridge linking Kaiju and people together. Before long, it is expected to grow to giant proportions and become able to shoot forth atomic breath like Godzilla. Manila's famous toddler-like waddling gait was a product of the shape of the original Manila costume that made it extremely cumbersome to walk in. In the Godzilla Final Wars version in 2004, Stunt Woman took over the role of the stuntman. Specifications: original height 18 meters, weight 3,000 tons, abilities atomic breath rings, appearances Son of Godzilla, destroy all monsters and all monsters attack. Godzilla Final Wars, height 1.6 to 20 meters, weight 200 kilograms, 5,000 tons, abilities atomic breath rings, atomic breath after maturation, maturation. Appearances Godzilla Final Wars. Mechagodzilla, the super flying dragon. This giant insect emerged from a primeval lake over 300 million years ago, but it suddenly found itself in the present day as a result of the live testing of the Dimension-toid, an anti-Godzilla weapon. After flooding the waters of Shibuya, Tokyo, to establish a vast breeding ground for itself, it laid its eggs in the sewers below It laid its eggs in the sewers below the surface and hatched a swarm of large Meganilon dragonfly larvae. The Meganilon molted to morph into winged Meganula, collecting energy for their dragonfly larva queen, ready for her to transform into the combat-ready Mechagodzilla. The Meganula are fiercely territorial and defend their home against any invaders. They drain energy from their adversaries through the stingers in their tails. The prototype model for the Meganilon was the larva used as food for Raudan, the monster that debuted in the 1956 film Raudan, one of Toho's 3 giant monster movies. Specifications: height 50 meters, wingspan 80 meters, weight 12,000 tons, abilities ultra high frequency sonic waves, energy absorption, shock waves, appearances Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla, the robot monster. A weaponized anti-Godzilla robot created by the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens based on research of Earth's strongest living being, Godzilla, stored in a secret dock underneath Mount Fuji. It is controlled remotely by voice commands from an operating base concealed in a limestone cave in Okinawa. When it first appeared, its entire body was covered in pseudo skin that disguised it as Godzilla. But it was eventually attacked by Anguirus, who had noticed something strange and decided to investigate. It drove Anguirus away and went on a rampage in Tokyo's Bay's industrial sector. Fake Godzilla has a metallic sounding voice, and its radioactive breath emits a glowing yellow colour. It has a body made of space titanium, an element stronger than steel, and an internal automated missile missile factory that can supply a limitless supply of warheads. In addition, it can also fly at high speeds using the jets in the soles of its feet. With its sizable number of thermal lasers, it was able to overwhelm and corner Godzilla. But Godzilla managed to paralyse it after electromagnetising his body, plucking off its head and leaving it to sink to the depths of Okinawa's coast. Specifications: height 50 meters, weight 40,000 tons, abilities space beam, fire breath, finger missiles, crossed attack beam, neo barrier force field, foam shot, harming missiles. Appearances: Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla 2, the robot monster. Sunk to the bottom of the sea in Okinawa by Godzilla, Mechagodzilla was salvaged by the Black Hole Planet 3 aliens and Dr. Mafune, who held a grudge against society. It was revamped in an underground base below Mount Amagi into a more powerful anti-Godzilla robot weapon. Data from its previous battles was analysed and used to equip it with abdominal armour, rotating muscle arms and double reinforced electronic brain head controller and various other armaments. After this refurbishment, it teamed up with the dinosaur monster Titanosaurus to challenge Godzilla once again. In addition to its increased weaponry, the newer model no longer operated by remote control but instead was linked with Dr. Mafune's daughter turned cyborg, Katsura. As long as she was alive, Mechagodzilla 2 could not be shut down. The head from Mechagodzilla's costume was reused with this version, but its body was reimagined. It was made from hard urethane and latex, and there were minor changes made to the chest's circumference and abdominal design. Specifications: height 50 meters, weight 40,000 tons, abilities: in addition to the previous Mechagodzilla's abilities, rotating missile arms and head controller laser devices were added. Appearances: terror of Mechagodzilla. Mechagodzilla UX-0293. Okay, Mechagodzilla, the anti-Godzilla weapon UX-0293. A mobile anti-Godzilla weapon developed by the United Nations Godzilla Countermeasures Center, UNGCC, after requisitioning and analysing the technology behind the 23rd century cyborg King Ghidorah, which had earlier been defeated by Godzilla. Model number UX-0293. Its armour is made of a combination of an artificial diamond coating and the superheat resistant alloy NT1, engineered on orbital satellites, allowing it to completely withstand Godzilla's heat rays. Not only is it outfitted with numerous anti-Godzilla weapons, it can also fly using 4 turbojet engines. It can achieve a high maximum speed on land. But its main strategy is to wage mid-range aerial combat, bombarding its enemy while it hovers. The Mechagodzilla is the High C series. The Mechagodzilla in the High C series was a full-body costume made of thin, lighter weight fibre reinforced plastic FRP. However, because repairs became time consuming, it was decided before the start of filming to avoid shooting intense hand-to-hand fighting scenes. Specifications: height 120 meters, weight 150,000 tons, abilities: laser cannon, mega buster, paralysis missiles, plasma grenades, shock anchors. Appearances: Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2. Super Mechagodzilla, the anti-Godzilla super weapon, an upgraded form of Mechagodzilla featuring the experimental anti-Godzilla combat vehicle Garuda, model number UX-0192, fused to its back as a power generator. Super Mechagodzilla's offensive power and its output have both been enhanced in the upgrade. with dual high-power laser beam cannons on its shoulders serving as its primary weapons. Model number UX0293. 3 operators rolled inside the cockpit operating the robot's missile and beam weapons to launch full-fledged assaults, as well as utilising the G-Crusher to fire an electrical current at Godzilla's second brain in its waist. Like a moving fortress, it overwhelmed Godzilla with its formidable firepower. Early in the planning stages, there was talk about making it a combination of 7 robots, but ultimately it was decided to make it a powered-up fusion of Mechagodzilla and Ghidorah. Specifications: height 120 meters, weight 150,482 tons, abilities G-Crusher, high-power laser beam cannons, appearances Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2. Megalon, the insect monster. A descendant of a civilization from the Lemurian continent, which sank to the bottom of the ocean 3 million years ago, adversely affected by weapons testing carried out on the Aleutian Islands, the undersea kingdom retaliated by launching a land invasion. Megalon can move at high speeds underground by using its arms, both partition drills in tandem. Its attacks include the spitting of napalm bombs from its mouth and the shooting of anti-beast lasers from the tips of its horns. Megalon was born as a rival to TV special effects giant monster Heroes during its day, and was designed as an amalgam of the beetle, the cicada, and other insects that were popular with children at that time. When moving, it makes great leaps like a grasshopper. Specifications: height 55 meters, weight 40,000 tons, abilities drill arms, geothermal napalm bombs, anti-beast lasers, appearances Godzilla vs Megalon. Malgira, the anti-Godzilla weapon. Malgira is the premier anti-Godzilla combat weapon developed under the supervision of Professor Alexander Mamilov of the United Nations Godzilla Countermeasure Center (UNGCC) for G-Force. It is a combination of the land Malgira, a special tank that comprises its upper half, and the Star Falcon, a large-scale fighter constituting its lower half. Its name is an acronym for Mobile Operation Godzilla Universal Expert Robot Aerotype. In addition to walking with its legs, it can also use the large-scale treads on each leg for high-speed manoeuvrability. It also features on enhanced anti-Godzilla fixed armament. When Space Godzilla was charging in front of an asteroid belt to attack, it switched to a propulsion system that allowed it to intercept the incoming foe outside the atmosphere. Malgira was originally a draft of a robot that was scrapped during the planning stages of Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2 in 1993. Specifications: height 120 meters, weight 160,000 tons, abilities plasma laser cannon, plasma maser cannon, auto laser cannon, spiral grenade missiles, additional equipment for Space Godzilla, rotating cephalic horn drill. Appearances Godzilla vs Space Godzilla. Mothra, the giant moth monster. A giant moth and the guardian deity of Infant Island in the Pacific Ocean. Starting from an egg, it grew into a larva, cocooned and become an imago. That's how you spell it, imago. Before ultimately maturing into its current colossal state. It flew to Japan to rescue the small beautiful maidens who were kidnapped from the island by a party of explorers. Later it flew over again to retrieve its eggs, which had washed up on Japan's shores due to a large-scale typhoon. It was there that it engaged in a desperate battle with Godzilla, who was after its eggs. The High Sea series Mothra in Godzilla and Mothra the Battle for Earth in 1992 was the guardian deity of the cosmos, an indigenous people only 18 centimeters tall. In this version, Mothra hatched from an egg excavated by a Japanese firm that was doing construction and development on Infant Island. Each of Mothra's appearances in the Millennium series had different backgrounds. In Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack 2001, it was Mothra, Guardian of the Sea, one of the 3 guardian monsters that protect Japan. In Godzilla Tokyo SOS in 2003, it was a descendant of the original Mothra. In Godzilla Final Wars 2004, it was the guardian deity of Infant Island. Hello mate, how you doing bro? No, Novice Luke's here everyone. I'm going to give him a shout out right now since he's on. Everyone feel free to check out Novice Luke's channel. You know, give him some love, subscribe to his channel, like his videos, and you know, leave a nice little comment. Even just say hello to him. Now, what's he say? My favourite, oh I can't even get the words out. My favourite, it's fantastic, my favourite Kaiju is Sidney Poitier. Oh man, don't me laugh, that's madness. Sidney Poitier. He's Potter! He's bloody Poitier, I tell you! He's Potter! What's that say? Thanks much, just getting some toast on the go. Don't blame you bro, don't blame you. You get something good down here, you know what I mean? Get some nice food. Something nice. Okay, what was I doing? What was I reading? Where was I? I forgot where was I? Mothra is a quintessential physical effects monster, appearing more often than any other guest character in the Godzilla series. In addition to the miniature from the original film Mothra in 1961, a new model was created specifically for appearance in the Godzilla movies. In contrast to the more elliptical eyes of the original model, the new version featured nearly round eyes. Okay. There were 2 types of props made for the new model. A self-propelled model and a hand-operated model. The mechanics of the self-propelled model later became widely used in TV special effects miniatures. Specifications: Showa series, length 135 meters, weight 15,000 tons, wingspan 250 meters, larval length 180 meters. Abilities: Shockwave, Poisonous Scale Powder. Appearances: Mothra vs Godzilla, Ghidorah the 3-headed monster, Godzilla vs the sea monster, Destroy all monsters. High Sea series, wingspan 175 meters, weight 20,000 tons, larval length 120 meters, larval weight 15,000 tons. Abilities: Ultrasonic Beam, Poisonous Scale Powder. Appearances: Godzilla and Mothra the Battle for Earth, Godzilla vs Space Godzilla. Oh my days. Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack, wingspan 75 meters, larval length 30 meters, larval weight 10,000 tons. Abilities: Venomous Stinger. Appearances: Godzilla, Mothra and King Ghidorah Giant Monsters All Out Attack. Godzilla Tokyo SOS, length 36 meters, wingspan 108 meters, weight 12,000 tons, larval length 43 meters, larval weight 9,000 tons. Abilities: Poisonous Scale Powder. Appearances: Godzilla Tokyo SOS. Wow, this one's the longest yet. Okay. Godzilla Final Wars, length 72 meters, wingspan 216 meters, weight 25,000 tons. Abilities: Bomber Lariat, Poisonous Scale Powder, Fire Attack. Appearances: Godzilla Final Wars. Jeez. Monster X, the meteorite monster from outer space. This extraterrestrial monster was created to battle Godzilla. It first emerged from a giant meteorite known as Gorath that landed in Tokyo. Monster X is thought to be the ultimate weapon of the Zillion or Xylian invaders who approached mankind in a spirit of friendship. A biped with 2 slim legs, it attacks with greater power and speed than Godzilla while boasting such durability as to as to comfortably withstand the impact of a meteoroid collision large enough to leave a giant crater. The gravity beam shot from the red eyes on its three heads is equal in power to Godzilla's atomic breath. Upon being defeated, it undergoes a metamorphosis into Kaiser Ghidorah. This swift monster perfectly complements the furious, no-holds-barred action of Godzilla Final Wars 2004. Specifications: height 120 meters, weight 60,000 tons, abilities gravity beam, appearances Godzilla Final Wars. Raudan or Raudan, the giant monster of the skies. A monster hatched from the spontaneously mutated egg of a Pteranodon, yeah that's right, that lay dormant at the foot of Mount Aso. First debuting in the film Raudan, 1956, Raudan was branded as one of Toho's major three giant monsters along with Godzilla and Mothra, but it only made its second appearance in Ghidorah, the three-headed monster, 8 years later, 1964. Okay. It boasts combat abilities rivaling those of Godzilla, flapping its wings to create powerful gusts of wind and lift its enemies high into the sky before dropping it to the ground. In its duel with the space monster King Ghidorah, it demonstrated its proficiency in combat by charging in the air with Mothra on its back, spraying silk from the skies. In cooperation with Godzilla, it became a saviour of the Earth. It could become a saviour of the Earth. It's so tongue-twisted. The version in Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2 in 1993 took the form of a descendant of a Pteranodon that hatched and mutated from its egg after lying in a dormant state since the Mesozoic era on the island of Adanoa in the Bering Sea. Jeez. Stimulated by the wavelengths of Stimulated by the wavelengths of ancient Lotus japonicus plants that are amplified by a chorus of girls from the ESP Research Institute, it spit heat rays and mutated into fire Raudan or Raudan. The Raudan or Raudan in Godzilla Final Wars 2004 was controlled by the Zillions or Xylians invading New York and wreaking mass destruction. It also took down the Earth Defense Force EDF or EDF's airship Rumbling. Pardon me. Too much talking. Subsequently attacking Godzilla at the foot of Mount Fuji along with King Kaiser or King Caesar, whichever way, I don't know how to pronounce that, and Anguirus, but it found itself in an ambush instead. Specifications: second generation, height 50 meters, wingspan 120 meters, weight 15,000 tons, abilities shockwaves, wind gust, appearances Ghidorah the three-headed monster, invasion of Astral Monster and destroy all monsters. What does that say? Oh, we've got another one of them bot things, okay. Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2. Height 70 meters, wingspan 150 meters, weight 16,000 tons. Abilities: spits uranium heat rays as fire Raudan or Raudan. Appearances Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla 2. Godzilla Final Wars, height 100 meters, wingspan 200 meters, weight 30,000 tons. Abilities: crushing supersonic wave. Appearances Godzilla Final Wars. Godzilla 2014. A relic species of an extinct organism which stood at the top of the ecosystem that was bombarded with high density radiation during Earth's Paleozoic era. It escaped to the deep sea during the mass extinction of all living things in the Permian period, lurking for eons at the bottom of the ocean, where it managed to perpetuate its species. It appeared on land once again in the 1940s when it was tracked by both US and Soviet armies. Able to walk upright vertically on two legs, It can survive on land, in water and below the earth. It possesses tremendous physical strength, and in combat most foes are overwhelmed just by the enormous destructive power of its long tail. Its ultimate weapon is the heat ray blast from its mouth. Although this version of Godzilla was created in Hollywood entirely through CGI animation, the production team put great emphasis on giving it the sense of a costumed character. For the battle in the last scene, human movements were reproduced with CGI animation using motion capture technology so that the characters' personalities would shine through, allowing audiences to emphasize with them. Okay. Specifications: height 108 meters, tail length 167.74 meters, weight 90,000 tons, appearances Godzilla. Anguirus, the space robot. The Mysterians, an alien race who plotted to invade the Earth, developed this large-scale robot for construction work during colonization. With body armor made of mysteroid steel, a substance boasting 200 times the strength of regular steel, it was deployed as an offensive weapon against the humans when they resisted. It moves through the earth by rotating its full body treads and the drills on its arms and nose while emitting a signal. Anguirus debuted in the sci-fi movie The Mysterians in 1957, becoming Toho Pictures' first robot monster. During the planning stages, it was made with full body treads along with a miniature model featuring built-in functional mechanisms, but they did not operate smoothly, so a full body costume ended up being used in the film. Specifications: height 50 meters, weight 50,000 tons, abilities Death Ray, appearances The Mysterians. Kamakuras, the giant turtle monster. I think I've pronounced that right. I don't know if I pronounced it right. A space amoeba. A space amoeba. I think that's what it is. A space amoeba stuck into the capsule of the Helios 7 space probe that later crash landed on Sergio Island in the South Pacific, allowing the amoeba. Amoeba, I don't know pronounce it, I'm just getting confused there, to enter the body of a Mata turtle, or Mata turtle, that it then turned into a giant turtle monster. It attacks by tucking in its hands and feet while nimbly thrusting out its neck, headbutting its enemies. The hypersonic sounds of the bats living in the island's limestone caves caused it to plunge into a state of confusion and lose control. Okay. In its second appearance, it showed up as a carcass washed up on the shores of Kujikiri Beach in Godzilla Tokyo SOS. It is widely believed to have received mortal wounds from Godzilla during a battle in the Pacific Ocean. The original full-body costume boasted a meticulous attention to detail and lifelike realism, together with the costumes for Ganimes, I don't know pronounce that, and Ghidorah. I think I got that right. Ganimes and Ghidorah, which were created at the same time. This style of costume had a lasting influence on designers. Specifications: height 20 meters, weight 28,000 tons, abilities Headbutt, appearances Space Amoeba, Amoeba, I think it's Space Amoeba, Godzilla and Tokyo SOS. Okay. Meganulon, the Hideous Insect, the larvae of an ancient insect that emerged from a coal mine at the foot of Mount Aso. Breeding in underground caves, the Meganulon feed on the humans around the coal mine one after another. Despite their hard exoskeletons that are impervious to bullets, they are a staple in the diet of the pterosaur descendant Raudan. Although they were brought back to life by the volcanic activity of Mount Aso, the Megalon were ultimately devoured by the hatchling Raudan or Raudan. Okay. The ancient insect Megalon in Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla in 2000 lived in an ancient like 300 million 5,000 years ago, but they were thrust into the present day due to the side effects from ground tests of the anti-Godzilla weapon Dimension Tide. They nested in Shibuya's underground water veins as they preyed on nearby residents. The original Megalon full-body costume was about 4.5 metres long and operated by 3 stuntmen. The Megalon fed to the hatchling Raudan or Raudan were actually crayfish dressed up in miniature-sized costumes. Specifications: Raudan or Raudan, height 8 metres, weight 1 tonne, abilities powerful leg pincers, appearances Raudan or Raudan. Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla, height 2 metres, weight 500 kilograms, abilities powerful leg pincers, appearances Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. Baby Godzilla, Godzillasaurus larva. The juvenile of Godzillasaurus found by Raudan or Raudan hidden among the eggs in its nest on Adanawa Island in the Bering Sea. When hatched at a laboratory in Kyoto, it mistook the female researcher Asusa Gojo for its mother and was raised by human hands. It possesses a kind of telepathic power and can send for help from family or allies when facing a crisis. Raudan or Raudan, its brood parasite parent, can also respond to its telepathy. The idea for a young monster came not from Godzilla but from the concept of a cub Godzillasaurus. Specifications: height 164 cm, weight 420 kg, total length 353 cm, abilities telepathy, appearances Godzilla vs Mechagodzilla. Godzillasaurus, the king dinosaur. A relic species of an ancient living being that once roamed all over the northern hemisphere. It is suspected that a living organism on the island of Lagos in the Marshall Islands in the Pacific Ocean was later transformed into Godzilla. Though omnivorous and gentle, it has a habit of bravely confronting adversaries who dare step foot in its territory. Accounts of it repulsing advancing US GIs from the island during the Pacific War endure to this very day. Originally, the production team planned to have a Tyrannosaurus Rex turn into Godzilla. However, this was shifted to the Godzillasaurus concept at the recommendation of the designers. Specifications: height 12 meters, weight 60 tons, abilities bite, powerful tail strike, appearances Godzilla vs King Ghidorah. Godzilla Junior, the mutated dinosaur. The end result of little Godzilla's accelerated growth due to the effects of a spontaneous explosion of natural uranium on Birth Island. Though Godzilla Junior has developed the ability to fire atomic breath similar to Godzilla, its colour is more similar to the green of little Godzilla, and its size is also relatively small. While trying to return to Adanawa Island using its harming instincts, Godzilla Junior was trailed by Godzilla to Haneda Airport, where the two had a reunion of sorts. Godzilla Junior was subsequently attacked and killed by its mortal enemy Destroyer, but ultimately it was able to return to life by absorbing the highly dense radioactivity emanated from Godzilla's meltdown. Godzilla Junior is designed to look like the halfway point between Godzilla and the dinosaur. Specifications: height 40 meters, weight 15,000 tons, abilities atomic breath, appearances Godzilla vs Destroyer. And I think this is the last one now, finally. I think this one at the end now. Little Godzilla. Godzilla's child. When Godzilla was on the verge of death, it showered baby Godzilla with radioactive energy, transforming it into Little Godzilla. Its appearance closely resembles Godzilla, and it is similarly capable of shooting out atomic breath, albeit in a weaker form comprised of bubbles. When it feels afraid or senses danger, its eyes glow bright red, and it can warn family members of danger with its telepathic power. Although Little Godzilla has no direct blood relationship with Godzilla, both have developed a sort of sympathy with and dependence upon one another as members of the an endangered species, and together they try to help each other. Little Godzilla often grows quite attached to humans as well, and it loves to play pranks. It lives to serve as a bridge between humankind and Godzilla. Specifications: height 30 meters, weight 8,000 tons, abilities atomic bubble breath, appearances Godzilla vs Space Godzilla. That took forever. That has took a long time to do that reading, but we've done it now. Okay. But yeah, you know, make it unlock all them all these character files is by playing through near all that. We have to play through the game multiple times. That's why I've done it like this way. So now that we've got the Kaiju guide out the way, we can get to an actual bit of gameplay. Right. Okay, let's have a look then. I'm just going to check stuff on evolution mode. Just want to see which one. Okay, I've only got one that's actually maxed out for level, which is just Godzilla. Okay, so I'm going to stay with Godzilla for this video. So, let's go for God of Destruction mode. Now, I'm pretty sure that you can't... Can you invade as Godzilla? You can have different Godzillas, so tell the one I'm talking about though. Defend, you can defend as them. Okay, so looks like we're going to be doing a gameplay. I'm going to go ashore as just Godzilla the once for the game. There we go. We've done all the other stuff in the past. Well, I have anyway. I've done it, you know, off screen, but you know, we ain't got to worry about it again. So let's just get right into it again. So I'll go ashore. Oh, and yeah, since I've got all the upgrades, I can change the breath stuff. Okay, normal breath, spiral breath, vapor breath, and ring breath. I'm gonna give it a normal breath. Okay, do you wanna play from the beginning of the God? Yes, I do want to play from the beginning. Yes, okay. Now there's gonna be a couple of paths I've got to choose. So
picking up a strong signal. It's heading
yeah.
to the surface.
Oh, and there was a little tutorial, but I think it's skipped that because I've done that years. Well, so about a year or something ago when I've done that probably.
Godzilla?
We ain't got to worry about a tutorial. What was I saying? Yeah, we'll go through as much as we can of Godzilla. We'll probably have to complete Godzilla stuff anyway. Easy peasy.
We cannot determine whether it is the same Godzilla as in our records.
I'm going to try and do as much as I can.
Want? Oh no, not the generator.
Okay, let me just get to that. I can't remember what the buttons was.
Generator. It's the only explanation as to why he chose to come ashore in this area. We discovered G energy because of him, but it turns out the stuff is his favorite meal.
Maybe Godzilla holds a grudge. After all, the reason he was born in the first place was... forgive me. I spoke out of turn.
It's fine. We need to consider all lines of thinking here. We are going to disaster level 1. We must protect our country.
Moving to commence level 1 response, ma'am.
Okay, it's note to me. Okay, well let me just what was that bonus objective? I don't see that one. Oh, guys.
Begin your assault.
I'm gonna walk right into these. I'll get these on the way back in a minute. All these little bits and bobs.
Second squad, begin your assault.
Yeah, I want to destroy everything, so I want to get right in there. I'm doing all this. Let's go towards the generator. Let's destroy these tanks. And then we're going to destroy the generator just yet. We're going to go around and destroy every other thing that's in the area, including the helicopters if I can. I might as well do that thing as well for everyone that these little data points I've already done before. Just to say that I've done it. But I'll get to that in a sec.
Godzilla is approaching the generator. Third squad, begin your assault. The generator's defensive measures are operating at optimum levels.
Alright, let's just try and cause a bit of chaos then now. If I stand in certain spots, I might be able to get all these, yeah. Oh, how's that still slowed? Okay. Right. No, awesome ship I'll be on this as well. And Bartos, just if I can get them if I can. Get loads of me. If I'm allowed to go out, if I'm allowed to go, just yeah, I'm just there. Am I allowed to get that one there? Let's have a look, see if I can get it. No, no, I'm with them. Oh my days. No, I'm with the enemy, the helicopters, I'm there. No, you made it wrong. Oh jeez. Let me just see if I can get that. I don't know how to go look. It's reload just the front one, there you go. No, you only get it's too far away, okay. As long as I know. Let's just try all these helicopters. Right, now there's four for them thingy points, them data points, which I've already done before, but I'm going to do it for everyone again, like I say. Let's just see, where was it? Sharvia, so where goes that one? How do I do it now?
We're in danger here.
Oh, okay, you've just got to... Oh, recollect, okay. Well, I've already recollected, haven't I? Oh, you just got to press that one, okay, okay, there we go. Okay. I'll just recollect them. Where is it? Oh, I'm on top,
For the
okay.
camera, Godzilla, baby.
Have I missed one? I think I've went past one. Yeah, I've went past this one over here. Want to do it properly. That's what I knew, I've went past this, because when you've done it the first time, I don't think it actually pops up to say you're in the area. Unless it was just me, yeah.
Move out when you've got the data.
That's three. Now let's need the fourth one. It's right in front of the machine, isn't it? Okay, well, let me just go and look at the machine.
We're done for.
Is losing power. It'll be destroyed if we don't do something. All generators in the area are destroyed. The generator's power levels have hit 0. Godzilla is far larger than when he came ashore, ma'am. It must be the purity of the matter he absorbed. It's accelerating his growth. You were right. He came ashore in search of food.
Incredible. But I doubt it'll be enough to satisfy 60 years of hibernation.
I wish we knew what Godzilla was thinking right now. Do you think he will search for another food source?
And I have to worry about the people's doubts. I hope they don't call for my head. There's no one else in politics who's equipped to handle such difficult decisions.
Both
So yeah, we
areas are
get
potential
choices.
landing points.
Okay. Well, since I'm gonna put it as easy for the moment. We will go back into this Godzilla stuff again in other playthroughs, and we'll go to the hard one next time because that's quite a challenge, that one. So I'm just gonna go for the easy path. Okay, so we go.
Our target is a fellow inhabitant of Earth. Compassion is key.
Okay, easy disaster level, slow, rise is slow. I ain't really bothered about disaster level rising high or slow, whatever, you know, low, whatever, I don't know.
Godzilla has entered the area. He's
That
going
doesn't,
after the
that doesn't
generator.
bother me, that doesn't. Because I've completed the game altogether in the past. So I'm just continuing, like, this is just for everyone else. For you lovely viewers out there,
Give
so
him some
I can show you
food
all
to
this.
chow on and he'll leave us be. He's
So,
no
'cause
different from
this is the
family
main game
dog.
I'm doing right now anyway. Just going through and just doing what you gotta do, you know what I mean? There will be monsters to fight as well. Let's just take down some of these things.
Godzilla has reached Zone 2.
Oh, is it a data point?
We're in
Okay.
danger here.
4th Squad, begin your assault.
Moving in to engage target.
Is that something sharp? I'm gonna come back to that in a little while. I want to see if a monster or something from some type of Kaiju pops out.
Godzilla has reached Zone 4. Godzilla has reached Zone 6.
They're still behind me, them helicopters. RVM, yeah.
Smile for the camera, Godzilla, baby.
Godzilla is approaching the generator.
It's only. I see ya.
5th Squad, begin Junior assault.
What is he made of? Oh my god! Incredible!
The signal. It's not Godzilla. ETA in 60 seconds. Godzilla has reached Zone 5.
Hey, who's that? There's an helicopter behind me. It's an helicopter. There you go, there's another one over there. Quite expensive. Put your head up, there you go. Look up towards it. There you go.
An unidentified signal. Image coming in now. No! There are more of them?
Come
The
on
whole
then.
planet is in danger. Kaiju has been weakened. The giant Kaiju has gone down.
Nice.
I guess it might be too much to hope that if he defeats his enemy, he'll forget about the generator.
Hell no. I'm forgetting nothing. I'm gonna come back to them in a bit. I'm just gonna take out the rest of these tanks and stuff.
Godzilla is approaching the generator.
broken. There you go.
Pull back as soon as we have the data.
I think I had 3, but I think I'm on this one over there. I'm going to give back in a bit. I've had that one though, so... And I don't remember if I had this one here, but I'll probably... Did I have this one? I don't know, let's just do it again. Let's try it again.
Barely hold on to my lunch.
I don't know if I've actually done that one already. Right.
Godzilla is approaching the generator. The generator is losing power. The generator's power levels are at 0. It looks to have been completely destroyed.
Oh, I think I know which one it was on this. It's that one over the back there. Okay. Oh no. Here we go then.
The generator is losing power. Generator offline. Only one generator still operational.
I think it was this one
My
that I'm
hands
on
are
this.
so damn sweaty, I can't hold on!
There we go. Now just go destroy last generator over here.
Generators. The area has been destroyed by Godzilla.
Sometimes they can't help biting the hand that feeds them.
We have completed the evacuation of the area likely to be affected. Godzilla is on the move. He's taken the exact route we predicted.
Godzilla thinks of us as fellow Earthlings. I know he means us no harm.
Hell no. I wanna beat the crap out of everyone. Come on. I wanna take out everything I can get a chance to. I think I'm joking with that. Weak ass crap. Come on. Smash that as well, there you go. No. Let me just take these out now first. That's more cold, isn't it? No.
operating. Godzilla has reached Zone 2. Fourth squad, begin your assault.
Hey, we're sitting ducks here.
Sixth squad, begin your assault.
Monsters on Earth. Wow. It's no use.
Godzilla has reached Zone 4. Godzilla is approaching the generator. Godzilla has reached Zone 5.
That's impossible.
Unidentified creature confirmed. It's arriving shortly. ETA in 30 seconds. Stationary guns have ceased operating. A Kaiju has appeared. It's Mothra.
There I'm going. I'm over there, okay.
Seventh squad, begin your assault.
I've got the skies covered.
Mothra has been weakened. Mothra has gone down. Now that Godzilla has defeated his enemy, he's sure to turn his attention to the generator.
Well, good to actually there's a thing over here. Did I do that one? I done the one over there. I think I did that one. Yeah. So there's just two more. Am I tripping or am I not seeing it? Like, I probably 'cause it's them things are in the way, that's probably what it is. I think it's, yeah, it's probably them things I'm showing up from the... No, they're all there, four. There's one right in front of me. Just done there.
I've got eyes on the prize, people.
ceased operating.
I want to leave until last
Godzilla is
though.
approaching the generator.
Leave until last. I'm pretty sure I can ship this as well. I'll sink this as well. Pretty sure I can. Yeah, I thought it was. So I've missed one. Was that one in front of me? It must have been this one here. Yeah, it's that one. It's this one right here in front of me.
Get the data, then get the hell out of here!
Losing power. The generator's power levels are at 0. It looks to have been completely destroyed. Losing power.
Oh, get knocked back. Oh, I knew that was gonna happen. Let's just get there we go.
Generator offline. Only one generator still operational. Is losing power. All generators in the area are destroyed. Godzilla survived.
I'm bitterly disappointed we couldn't get through to him.
Where is Godzilla heading?
Well, that's going to be a bit of an hard one to try and get Jaguar to pop out, but I want to get the easiest path, so yeah. I don't think I'm going to be able to get him out, because it's really
Godzilla
quite
approaches.
a challenge, that is. I think it is anyway.
Keep my cool.
No war still done it, there's stuff for him.
I had hoped to avoid raising the disaster level. A fierce contest will cost us dearly.
We're in danger here.
Godzilla is approaching
Good to
the
send till
generator.
last.
your assault.
One here. That's the same one, ain't it? Okay.
Sixth squad, begin your assault.
Watch our back!
Ah, I'm gonna get this circle. This is gonna be some little destructibles as well. Little bridge things like that. Any more of them I've missed? Might be on the outside, I'll check that side after. Come back to this little bit.
Smile for the camera, Godzilla, baby!
Seventh squad, begin your assault.
Channel's online, I believe. Where's the, is that? Oh, okay, it's right there. We go. Is he looking at it? Hang on, are you looking at it? There you go. Where's that one? I'm gonna get set now.
Godzilla has reached Zone 4. Godzilla is approaching the generator. Stationary guns have ceased operating. Second squad, begin your assault. Stationary guns have ceased operating.
There's nothing to be done. I'm raising the disaster level.
Setting disaster level to 2. Sending in new weapons. All units, proceed with attack phase.
Target confirmed.
some interspecies manners.
We're doomed. He's invincible. Pull back as soon as we have the data.
Godzilla is approaching the generator. Stationary guns have ceased operating. The generator is losing power.
Oh, too close. Okay.
The generator's power levels are at 0. It looks to have been completely destroyed.
Probably this one, I don't know. This one here.
We're done for.
Losing power. Generator offline. Only one generator still operational. Generators.
Looks like we didn't get to see Jet Jaguar in that one this time. I think you gotta do it like a certain time period or something.
Is a failure.
Why? Why couldn't I get through to you?
Where is Godzilla heading?
Area 11, that's what I've been going. I think that was Anguirus.
We have movement in the area. It's Godzilla. How did we let it reach this far inland?
When you consider things from humanity's perspective, Godzilla's appearance is a disaster in and of itself.
Okay. Oh, I'm just doing this.
First squad, begin your assault.
Secondary target identified.
See you there.
Godzilla is approaching the generator. Unidentified creature confirmed. It's arriving shortly. ETA in 30 seconds. Godzilla has reached Zone 3. Second squad, begin your assault.
Celebrating that. Oh, there's one here as well.
It's Anguirus.
Where am you? Oh, you're behind me, okay.
Down. Now that Godzilla has defeated his enemy, he's sure to turn his attention to the generator.
I will momentarily. Just let me do these little things first, these little bits and bobs. There's one right in front of me somewhere. I just want to get straight to the one in front of me first.
We're in danger here.
I don't know if I've already done that one, I can't remember. One over here. More that one. Okay, there we go. Where is it? I'm on top of it. Okay. Oh, it looks like I must have already done that one. That's probably why I didn't do it again. Oh wait, no, it should do. Hang on. No, it's on the same here. It looks like it's once it's done, it's done. Okay.
Assault.
I've got the skies covered. It's no use. I've got eyes on the prize, people.
Godzilla has reached Zone 4. 8th Squad, begin your assault.
Move out when you've got the data.
Godzilla is approaching the generator.
I've missed one little bridge, I think, or something. I could find it.
Godzilla is approaching the generator.
Let's go look at that one little thing I'm missing. Little bridge somewhere or something. Lava things. Oh, I know he's at it. That's it, there we go. This little thing here. 100% of that. There you go.
The generator is losing power. Levels are at 0. It looks to have been completely destroyed. Only one generator still operational. Destroyed. The area has been destroyed by Godzilla.
How wrong I was to think we were getting somewhere. I guess we never were on the same wavelength.
Both areas are potential landing points.
Okay.
We have movement in the area. It's Godzilla. Godzilla. Can we even stop him?
Now, why won't Godzilla keep to the playbook, hmm? We're trying our gosh darndest out there.
An unidentified signal. Image coming in now. It's Mecha King Ghidorah.
Alright, so... Well, I'm gonna try and get these little things
squad,
first.
Begin your assault.
I've got the skies covered. Hey, we're sitting ducks here!
One generator has been destroyed. Second squad, begin your assault.
Watch our back! Smile for the camera, Godzilla, baby!
Third squad, begin your assault.
Godzilla.
Fourth squad, begin your assault.
Move out when you've got the data! Moving on target. I can barely hold on to my lunch.
Look at that. Not enough about it then. Do it again.
My palms are all sweaty.
That's better.
Fifth squad, begin your assault.
We've got another one.
Sixth squad, begin your assault.
Moving in to engage target.
Seventh squad, begin your assault.
What is he made of?
Mecha King Ghidorah has been weakened. Eighth squad, begin your assault.
These things really live here on Earth?
Mecha King Ghidorah has gone down.
I don't even get it. What are you doing? You could have had him there. Come on. Oh, gosh. That's better. Where is it?
Ninth squad, begin your assault.
Oh, it's two of them still. Okay.
Generator offline. Only one generator still operational. core destroyed.
There you go.
Godzilla's signal is still active.
Was I wrong to ask him to see it from our perspective?
Where is Godzilla heading? We have movement in the area. It's Godzilla.
We pull back and he just keeps coming at us. Maybe I've been a bit naive here.
We move out against Godzilla shortly. Hit Godzilla with everything we've got behind Super X.
Alright. Oh, little things here.
Super X, engage.
Oh, well, there you go.
First squad, begin your assault. Super X will arrive in 30 seconds. Super X has arrived. Super X has been damaged from Godzilla's attack. Super X is losing functionality. This is not good. Second squad, begin your assault. Super X is badly damaged. Godzilla has reached Zone 5. Godzilla is approaching the generator. your assault.
We've got another one.
There's nothing to be done. I'm raising the disaster level.
Setting disaster level to 3. Fire full metal missiles at will. All units, proceed with attack phase.
Gotcha! Moving into engage.
We're neighbors on this lumber rock. I'm sure he'll get the message.
Godzilla is approaching the generator.
I can't believe this!
Godzilla has reached Zone 9. Stationary guns have ceased operating.
I can't believe this! That's impossible!
Fourth squad, begin your assault. Stationary guns have ceased operating.
I can't believe this! It's not safe here!
The generator is losing power. The generator's power levels are at 0. It looks to have been completely destroyed.
I've got eyes on the prize, people! Pull back as soon as we have the data. I can barely hold on to my lunch.
The generator is losing power. Generator offline. Only one generator still operational. destroyed. Godzilla confirmed to be alive. Our troops are not.
I feel as if I never truly understood Godzilla. I hereby resign my office.
That data. If only we had the last few pieces. We've completed the evacuation of the area likely to be affected.
Oh, it's gone from a different difficulty now. It's gone from easy to the hard difficulty now. Ooh.
If you can't take the heat, you're in the wrong line of work.
Okay, hard disaster level rise fast. Yeah, we like that, and I might lose a couple of times, but I'm hoping I don't. Especially with Destroyer.
In the area. It's Godzilla.
It's hard from here on out, I think, the difficulty. From like a normal, I think it was like a hard difficulty to easy, and then well, I would definitely class the first one as hard.
Something
first level.
for this exact scenario.
So it's probably like easy until this point. Now it's the hard
Well,
bits.
what is it?
We've been researching this since G-Force's inception, and it's very close to completion.
Cut to the chase already.
Oh no, I think I know what it is.
The Prime Minister in office at the time G-Force was founded and G-Energy was being developed was Mr. Hatagaya's grandfather.
It's
He
just
conceived a weapon to fight like Godzilla,
it
built
isn't
in
just
Godzilla's image,
it
but
isn't
of
just
equal
Destroyer.
power.
It's something else.
A
It's two
man-made
bosses, I
Kaiju.
think.
The
Yeah.
weapon's construction is complete, but
Two
we
bosses
have no
at the same
data
time,
on
I think.
Godzilla to use for programming it to fight like him.
So the data we received by fighting Godzilla is enough to complete this weapon's software?
Yes.
Well, this is a surprise. You were developing anti-kaiju technology all these years without anyone knowing? Amazing. But let's show them what humanity is made of.
A battle for survival. We will double our efforts until it is fully operational, ma'am. The area's generators are equipped with an emergency shutdown system.
Oh no, it's a timed one. Oh jeez,
The
I don't like this
population
one.
will not be pleased to bear the cost of getting it up and running again. But if it means stopping Godzilla from growing stronger, they'll have to cope.
Yeah, I don't like this one. I'm going to be timed. I'm going to destroy these generators very quickly.
Commencing generator shutdown sequence.
Oh jeez.
180 seconds until shutdown.
Yeah,
All
yeah.
G-Force units, buy us time until the shutdown is complete.
No, you're looking the wrong way. Thanks for that. Absolute.
Go
Oh
Tango,
my days.
engage. Go Tango will arrive in 30 seconds. The generator is losing power. One generator has been destroyed. Fourth squad, begin your assault. Godzilla is approaching the generator. Gotengo has arrived. The generator is losing power.
That's one of the bosses.
Two generators have been destroyed. The generator has been destroyed much faster than expected. creature is approaching. It'll reach the area momentarily. ETA in 30 seconds. Appeared. We have an extremely strong signal. The Kaiju, it's Destoroyah. Just look at that thing. He took down Godzilla, and humanity is next.
Oh jeez. Okay. Wow. Oh, you must have been past it, hang on.
Destoroyah has been weakened.
I've got Godzilla squarely in my sights.
Oh, he's just cut it off. Jammer.
Get the data, then get the hell out of here!
Isn't it again? I don't believe it. Get out of the way. There you go.
Please let me live. My palms are all sweaty. Oh my God! That's Godzilla!
The one I missed, I think, was this one over here.
What'd I do for a bit more excitement around here?
I got him. There we go. Perfect.
Destroyer has gone down. The mission is a failure.
Just how strong is he? How are we going to stop him?
We're calculating where Godzilla will most likely hit the shore.
Another hard one. Jeez Louise.
Super Mechagodzilla is ready, ma'am. We will prepare for deployment immediately.
We're short on time. Deploy the machine ASAP. We owe Hatagaya a great deal for this.
Commencing generator shutdown
Oh,
sequence.
jeez.
180 seconds until shutdown. Super Mechagodzilla, engage. First squad, begin your assault. Super Mechagodzilla will arrive in 30 seconds. The generator is losing power. One generator has been destroyed. Second squad, begin your assault. Super Mechagodzilla has arrived. We're out of time! Third squad, begin your assault.
What is he made of?
I'm raising the disaster level by 1.
Setting disaster level to 4. Deploying Macer tank squads now. All units, proceed with attack phase.
These things really live here on Earth?
No point in showing our hand just yet. The element of surprise is nothing without timing.
Super X, engage. Fourth squad, begin your assault.
I've got the skies covered.
Super X will arrive in 30 seconds.
It's not safe here.
Super X has arrived.
I've got Godzilla squarely in my sights. Get the data, then get the...
Super X has been damaged from Godzilla's attack. Super Mechagodzilla has been damaged from Godzilla's attack. Super X is losing functionality. This is not good. Super Mechagodzilla is losing functionality. This is not good. Super X is badly damaged.
that level. No, I don't have a clue if I've done all the collectible bits, but I think I've done it in the past anyway, so I don't think it makes any difference. But that was quite a hard little fight. Obviously, yeah, you need to collect all the data things as well. I think for the proper ending where you have to, you know, you get to defeat the
generator in the country has been destroyed, ma'am.
where you get to defeat the burning Godzilla, which is what I've probably got to do next because I've already got it already. So
Progress obliterated in the blink of an eye.
If the Earth could speak, maybe she would tell us Godzilla was here to cleanse this world.
That's quite enough, operator.
I wonder if Godzilla will still search out more G-energy. He looks to be heading back into the sea.
He's returning to hibernation until humanity has recovered, at which time he'll no doubt rise from the depths to wreak havoc on us all again.
yeah, but I think we've got another mission. We should have another mission ready. So let's see what happens. I think it's after this ending. I think it's just after the ending. It should be that bonus bit. So you have to complete all the objectives and everything, like little bits and bobs throughout the whole game to get that last boss fight. Also, I don't know if it just went blank then, because obviously this is like probably copyrighted music or something. I don't know. So just bear with me, because there should be another fight after this. And if there isn't, then that's all good, because we've done 3 hours of a video anyway. So, but I'll let you all know. Just wait for all this to go off. And while that's doing that, I'm gonna have a drink, because I don't think I've had a drink since I've done that talking earlier when I was doing all the monster, you know, the Kaiju guide and stuff. So I need to have I need to have a drink. So yeah. This does go down slow, all this stuff. The crate just takes forever. Can I skip any of this faster? Because this is ridiculous. I mean, I know I can skip it, but I don't like to properly skip it. You know, until I like to play it when I'm doing a video, an actual live stream and everything like I'm doing now. So just gotta wait. Just gotta wait. Well, am we allowed to play the game a little bit more now? Is there one more mission left? Because the crates are finally... Oh, jeez, I'm still giving. Come on, it should be towards the end of that carriage bit now. Come on, the crates is... Yeah, this is the end of the crates now, come on. Now, come on, just let me do that last fight. The bear lot of this... Come on, just give me that fight. Let me do the last one. Is it going to work? Please? Okay, can we just do the last fight, please? Because I want to wrap this video up. Come on. Yes, okay, I know I've got the Godzilla cells, yeah, but I don't want to... Can we just get to the next stage, please? Yeah, okay, now, there's one more stage, come on. Let me have it, come on. Oh, you all let me do it, okay. Well, there was a... Hang on. Let me just see what it was I might have done wrong then. Or maybe I did do it right. Maybe you have to do it on a harder difficulty to get to that last stage. Oh, jeez. Hang on. Tell the ranking. Send a data entry either. Oh, I don't know. We'll do it next time. I don't believe that. I waited for all that and I thought I was going to get the ending. I think it was because I went... It's that one path. If I'd went for the hard path, I reckon... Well, somewhere around that way, I would have probably been like full on straight to that last boss. Would have been a lot longer of a video, but... You know, we've done it the easy path, so maybe that's why it's done it that way, I don't know. Oh well then. Right, I'm just going to let everyone know that there will not be a video of this game for a while because I need to get Anguirus leveled up, like, because I'm going to go in order, I'm going to do Anguirus next. So, that's going to be a little... I mean, he's only on level 1 now, and yeah, Godzilla's level maxed out. It's going to be a little while before I get Anguirus to level, well, you know, maxed out levels and everything. So you have to bear with me for the videos for this, but obviously it's like any other video, I'll usually do a part 1 and leave it for a bit for all the other stuff. So I've got enough time to get that up to maximum level. But yeah, I guess that's all I can do at the moment. I mean, I could play King of Kaiju, but that's just randomised and, you know, that's going to be another video. I'd love to do a King of Kaiju video, but that's like time stuff, so I've already done that stuff before, but I'll do it again for you in the future, everyone. I don't know. Right, that's going to leave it on this menu here. So, everyone, I hope you enjoyed the video. Obviously, we did play the God of Destruction mode, so I'm going to have to change the title later on. God of Destruction mode for obviously just Godzilla, so it's the main game, not the defending or invading stuff. If you like the video, or if you like me as a person, you know, so please subscribe to my channel, and you know, if you haven't already, and please give it a thumbs up to the video, this video, or any other videos that you like. Obviously, apart from the talking, like about an hour and a half of talking earlier, the rest of it was probably less talking because I don't think this is actually classed as an 18 rated game, so I can't swear that much. Well, I don't want to swear because it just don't feel right if I swear, you know. Might be a 15 rated game or something less, I don't know. Let's say, feel free to leave me a nice little comment saying hello, or even just to, you know, refer a game to me or anything, like some ideas or anything like that. Or to just say whatever you want, really. I mean, you know, it's a free world. Everyone's allowed to say what they want. It's my belief. Right, so obviously shout out once again to Novice Luke, since he was on the stream earlier on with the talk, when I was doing the talk and stuff. So please feel free to check out Novice Luke's channel. You know, he does Mortal Kombat stuff. He hasn't done some in a while, but I have faith. I have faith that he'll do it. He'll do something again. But please feel free to check out his channel, Novice Luke, and you know, subscribe to his channel. Give him some thumbs up for the videos he's got, and leave him a nice little comment, or just say hello, or just tell him to get some more videos on the go. You know what I mean? But he knows I'm only joking. He does. But yeah, he's got loads of stuff to. He's got loads of stuff to do these days. You know what I mean? Family and stuff. So you know, it's his fault. It's anyone's fault. It's just life. It's just one of the things. You have to put some things on hold for a bit. You know what I mean? Same as me. When I have these headaches that I usually have, then I have to put it on hold as well. So I am sorry about that, everyone. Like I say, I am sorry about putting these videos on hold, but it's obviously for the better of my health, for the better of my health, and obviously the healthier I am, the better I can do, the more videos I can do for you lovely people and lovely viewers and subscribers out there. So I'm going to wrap this video up now. I may be doing another video in a little while, since my head is kind of alright at the moment. I should think 2 is going to be the maximum, not 3 anymore, not going to be 3. So you've been with me, the Lone Robin. I'm fingers crossed, I'm hoping I'm going to come back with another video in a little while. It's going to be a completely different game, again, the usual. So please feel free to join me on my next stream if you, whenever you get a chance, whenever you see it, and I hope you all have a good morning, afternoon or evening, wherever you are in the world. And, you know, all the best and all the love from me, from yours truly, you know, the Lone Robin. I wish you all the best, everyone, and just, you know, bye-bye for now.